Hi guys, so today for reading we have a couple of assignments to do. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to do one of these comprehension checks, okay? There are actually a packet of 4 of them in your stuff that Mrs. Hiller gave you yesterday, but we're only going to do one of them today. So what I need you to do is I need you to go get this comprehension check out one and then come back and press play when you're ready. Okay. So what we're going to do is this one, now we're going to start doing these together. Eventually, guys, we're going to move into you guys doing these on your own, okay? But since it's our first couple, we're going to do them together. So first thing it says, read the short passage and answer the questions. So I'm going to write my name up here. Miss Hiller. And then we'll write the date, 6-20. Okay, so see these 3 stars up here? It wants me to read the story 3 times because the more we read it, the better we're going to comprehend or understand what we read. So each time I read it, I'm going to get out, we need crayons or markers, guys. Hang on, let me go get my crayons or markers. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Okay, so each time I read, I'm going to color in 1 star, and I'm going to read it 3 times. So let's just read. You can either read it with me or just listen or read it on your own, okay? So it says, Brad's class is learning about the water cycle. First, they learn that the sun evaporates water from the oceans. The water condenses and forms clouds. Precipitation falls from the clouds in the form of rain or snow. The water from the rain or snow flows back to the ocean. Okay, so now I'm going to color 1 star because now I've read it once. All right, let's read it again. Brad's class is learning about the water cycle. First, they learn that the sun evaporates water from the oceans. So it goes, that's first. The water condenses and forms clouds. Here's step 2. Precipitation falls from the clouds in the form of rain or snow. Step 3. And the water from the rain or snow flows back into the oceans. Step 4. All right, color my next star. All right, let's read it one more time. Brad's class is learning about the water cycle. First, they learn that the sun evaporates water from the oceans. The water condenses and forms clouds. Precipitation falls from the clouds in the form of rain or snow. The water from the rain or snow flows back to the ocean. Read 3. Ooh, almost broke my crayon, guys. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to answer these 5 questions, and then we have to highlight the answers up here and write it. So let's look at question 1. First, we got to have a read out. It says, what is Brad's class learning about? Guys, what is Brad's class learning about? The water cycle. So I'm going to underline it in red. The water cycle. Then I have to write it on number 1. Now we are going to write these in complete sentences. So I'm going to say, they are learning the water cycle. Period. So see how I didn't just write the water cycle? Because if I just wrote the water cycle, that's not a complete sentences. I'm going to color this red so we know that was the red question. And the reason I'm doing this, you guys are in 2nd grade now. We have to start writing complete sentences, right? So if we have time to and we're doing it, we got to do it. So notice I have a capital, I have a period, and it's a complete thought. They are learning the water cycle. If I just wrote the water cycle, that's not a complete thought, right? So let's look at number 2. Number 2 is the orange question. So let me get an orange. Color this. I like to color these because then it tells me what exactly I'm doing here. Okay, what is the first thing the class learns? Let's go back up in our story. First, they learn that the sun evaporates from the oceans. Oh, evaporates water from the ocean. So, first, we got to fit all that in there. So I'm going to have to write kind of small. First, they learn that sun evaporates water from the oceans. Period. There we go. All right, now remember, since we're doing some writing, guys, if you ever need to pause me and then press play once you've got it written down, you can always do that, okay? So my next question after you've done that and you press play is yellow. All right, let's read what the yellow question says. What happens to the water when it condenses? So let's look for the word condenses. Here it is right here. The water condenses and what does it do? Forms clouds. So what happens to the water when it condenses? Remember we got to make it a complete sentence. The water forms clouds. I can't just write forms clouds. It's not a complete sentence or a complete thought, right? So I have to say the water forms clouds. Okay. Scroll down a little bit. If you need to pause, you can pause. I'm going to do this. Okay, we're on green. Green, green, green is good. My green sentence. What are the two forms of precipitation? What two forms? Precipitation falls from the clouds in the form of, what'd they say? Rain or snow. So, complete sentence. They are rain and snow. Period. Okay. The next sentence is a blue sentence. Let me color my blue here. What happens to the rain or snow water? Okay. What happens to the rain or snow water after it goes down? Well, let's look. The water from the rain or snow, what does it do? Flows back to the ocean. So let's say it flows back to the ocean. Now remember, if you need to pause me, you can pause me. Oh, sorry guys. If you need to go back and rewatch part, you can do that. And then you're going to, now this is a packet, remember? So you're going to keep this. We're only doing this front page. We will do this next page about butterfly cycle next week, okay? So we're only doing the water cycle, and then you can put this back in your folder, and we'll come back to it next week. So don't lose it, okay? Then today also you have to do, let me show you really quickly, you have to do some RAS Kids assignments. So you're going to click on that second button and it's going to take you to RAS. Now here's the deal. Mrs. Hiller is going to be emailing families of friends that have not been doing their RAS because RAS completion is part of your grade. So when you log in, you need to come here to My Assignment and you have to do this one, the drum. You have to do this one, extreme animals. And you have to do this one, Lee's vegetables. Okay, all 3 assignments today. All right, guys, I'm going to be checking. Make sure you do those.